Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to the opening day of the monthly marble race. I am the MC of the races who puts these smiles on your faces, Big Daddy Swift. Today, the first half of our race is set off on that long road to the $150 Canadian Grand Prize. 8 racers move on to the semifinals while the rest go crying home to their mamas in defeat, baby. We have the finest group of teams that you have ever seen. Karma Jolt, Team White, Hojo Dojo, and the Side Order. And they are ready, and so are we. So let's go on down to the place with the host of the race, Cliff Riker and Odin Son.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Day 1 Elimination. 32 marbles are set onto the track and ready to go. But first, I'm Cliff Fracker.
I am Odinson. Thank you very, very much for joining us today. And hey, don't forget to leave a like it says right there. We've got a whole bunch of marbles going into it, and we are going to get to that race. But before we do, I just want to remind everybody to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, because hey, here at Side Order, you will always have a seat at the table. So pull up a chair and join us.
And like always, I'd love to send a big thank you to our teams this month, which is Team Hojo Dojo, Team White, Karma Jolt, and of course, ourselves. It's a very short and simple month this month. 4 teams, but only 1 winner.
That's right, we only have 4 teams this time because everybody took a whole team. And the theme of this month's race is parkour, as you can see. This was a heck of a course to build, and I can't wait to see the racers race it.
Speaking of teams, let's take a quick look at some team scores here.
Yeah, we should have a look because this is the overall points for the Curators Cup at the end of the year.
Looking like Ash's Antics with 37, Team Hojo Dojo with 32, Karma Jolt with 26, Team White with 20, the Boogie Bombs, Johnny Knight with 10, and us at the Side Order with 32.
Yeah, we have a two-way tie there for second. Us and Hojo Dojo are tied for that second place in the Creators Cup. So far, it looks like it will be Ashes, Hojo, ourselves, and of course, Team Karma Jolt, unless some other teams can pull that together. But here we are for the first race,
where we have Strider for us, Karma Jolt himself for Karma. Give us a second. Ryan 222 Graph for Team White, and Willie Woods for Hojo Dojo.
All right, we got a good race. Here they are. The races are set. The track is set. Here they go. First run on that brand new parkour track.
And they are off and over on top of the rooftops. Looking like some epic jumping going on. Willie Woods and Karma Jolt are fighting for that first place. Who's going to be the one to take it?
Karma Jolt nailing the back of that car. It's a little unfortunate, but making that jump quite nicely. Strider making a pass there, taking advantage of the slow going of the other marbles and taking advantage to make that pass.
Big jumps there as he's moving around, the Fat Panda.
Ooh, looks like we might have somebody stalled out. Looks like Ryan might be stalled.
Really unfortunate to see first race, but it's gonna happen, especially on these tricky parkour courses.
Oh, this course is extremely treacherous. Expect to see a lot of ring outs happening on this round because we will indeed get that. And yeah, Ryan failed to make the jump off the road. That is unfortunate, but it will happen.
It will happen. This is the name of the game. It is parkour. It's not just a simple walk through the daisy field.
No, there are plenty of places you can come off the course. If you are not careful, you will fall into the blue void below and never return. Here they are on the stairs of glory. Strider with a little bit of a lead, but that pinball machine can definitely be the evener on the end of the race.
As they are really kind of neck and neck, especially Willie Woods and Karma Jolt.
Yeah, they are definitely neck and neck. Strider, though, with a nice little lead. We'll see if he can hang on to that through the end of the race.
Small little cushion isn't enough, though. Spinning out there, it seems like he's slowing down, giving the other marbles a chance.
You know, I messed with that part a bunch, and I couldn't get the marbles to stop from slowing down right at the end like that, no matter what I did.
Way that some parts of the track have to be done, or just the physics of the track, as it looks like Strider is bouncing his way to a sweet sweet moving forward.
That does indeed look like Strider's moving on to the semifinals. Good for him. There's Karma Jolt with the second place and Willie Woods with the third. But honestly, it's all academic at this point. Strider with that victory, and on he goes.
Moving on to the semifinals. But with no time to be wasted, let's move on to race 2 with Lex for Team Hojo Dojo, Jackie J for Karma Jolt, Orange Stang for Team White, and Izzy Pop for us at the side order.
That is correct. It's shaping up to be a great match. We have 2 former champions in this heat, so we'll see how this shakes up because both Izzy Pop and Jackie J have won the whole thing before.
So is this going to be a battle of the champions, or is Lex or Orange Stang going to show them how it's really done?
Well, Team White, perennial contenders, definitely want some points here. They really would like to see a spot in that Creators Cup, so they are on the hunt, and we'll see how they can do.
As Jackie J, bounces off the street light.
That's not the only time you'll see that. I actually knew that was a possibility, but I thought it was funny, so I left it like that.
As now Lex has moved himself into first. Across the green marble. Onto the Chubby Panda or Fat Panda.
Ooh, Izzy Pop failed to land on one of the buildings and has fallen off.
Into the void she goes. Look at down below.
Izzy Pop is gone into the void. That's going to end her month right there. Would have expected better from a former champion, but as I have stated, this course is extremely treacherous.
Parkour is not Izzy Pop's name of the game, apparently, but it is Lex's and Jackie J as they are pushing for first place. Orange Stang not too far behind.
Now Orange Stang a little bit far behind, and there's a little shot of Izzy in the blue void. But, you know, the stairs do take a little bit of time, and he could make this up here. Also, honestly, a lot of it comes down to if you can get a lead and then get through the pinball machine quickly.
As chaotic as pinball machines are, can change the outcome just that quick.
Well, it's also possible to actually stall on the pinball machine. It happened a bunch in testing. And although I did try to fix that, you know how impossible it totally, especially when building something like that.
I do agree there. They are now almost at the top. Lex is now 1 platform away. Jackie J is 2. Lex has got that small cushion of a lead. Is it enough to continue and make himself be in a semi-finalist position?
Well, Orange Stang's still back there on the stairs. I can't count them out yet either. If they can make it into the pinball machine before anybody else can make it out of it.
Ooh, gets denied. Giving one of the other marbles a chance. Looks like
right
it's a
there.
stall.
And there's Orange Stang coming up into the thing. There's Jackie J making good time. I'm sure Lex is hoping that Jackie will give him a little push.
As that does happen, but was it enough? As now it looks like it's a race between those two on who's going to be there first, with Jackie J having that little bit of a lead.
Yeah, Jackie J taking a good lead down into the cup.
And there you have it. Jackie J is moving forward as one of our semi-finalists. Lex is just close behind. And as you see, Orange Stang stalling out.
That is unfortunate, but it's going to happen. Congratulations, Jackie J. You're moving forward. That's what we expect from a former champion.
There you are. So another point to Team Karma Jolt, but we got another race to go to, so let's hop on down to the track with Country Girl for us on the side order, Molly M for Team Karma Jolt, Johnny Knight for Team Hojo Dojo, and Biscuit for Team Wipe.
That is correct. We've got, as usual, all 4 teams in the race. That is, of course, going to be the theme in every race for the first 2 rounds. Good luck to all our racers out there. It should be a very interesting race.
Are almost ready to go, and they are off and down to the house. Let's say down the track, but no, they're off the first house onto the second, crossing the apartment complexes.
Everybody so far not having too much of a problem at the rooftops.
Molly M taking a nice big jump there. Oh, and gets caught by that light post.
Like I said, I thought that was pretty amusing when doing testing, and it has never once resulted in somebody not finishing.
Molly M running over to touch the Hojo Dojo sign, allowing Country Girl to pass by.
Country Girl coming across the Team White Fat Panda and down into the skull quite quickly, taking a good lead here. See if she can hold on to that through the finish.
As she's now moving across Karma's glasses.
And on to the Stairs of Glory. There's Molly M, not too far behind at all. Johnny Knight still back there, not letting go.
And Biscuit, unfortunately, has let go.
Yeah, unfortunately, Biscuit has decided to bite the biscuit and has gone down into the blue void. That's unfortunate.
As it right now seems like it's the ladies that are leading the way.
Country Girl and Molly M showing the other racers how it's done. I'm sure they'd both like a spot in those semifinals, and they're going to fight for it. That is for sure. But they can't forget Johnny Knight, who is back there not too far.
Not too far in the distance. It's still anyone's game, as we've just seen. The pinball machine is not friendly to the marbles. You have a good chance of stalling out, also being thrown back away from the warp spot.
Yeah, you certainly do. You've got a lot of chances to actually just not be able to make it out of the pinball machine. This whole track is super treacherous. I designed it to be that way.
As Country Girl is the first one down, heading around that corner. We'll call it the slowdown corner.
Yeah, the head smashed in corner, because you smash your head in on that corner and lose all your momentum.
Into the pinball machine. Gets caught by the gear. Oh, hits the bouncer.
Actually, Country Girl on a really nice line. Oh, gonna make it through clean and fast.
No time wasted there. Country Girl is into the bowl and moving forward.
That is it. She's made it down into the bowl of victory and is the winner. Here we see the other contestants, but it's all academic because only Country Girl is the victor, and she is the only one going to be moving forward.
So there you are. Congratulations, Country Girl. You are moving forward and one step closer to that 150 Canadian dollars.
That's right, one step closer to that grand prize, and here we are with race number 4.
We've got Stan for the side order, and Enigma for Karma Jolt. We have Rocket Blast for Hojo Dojo and Snowgraph for Team White.
All right, good luck to everybody, and I hope you make a good race of it, and let's see what you got out there on the track today.
As they are off and across the first top of roofs. As it looks like an Enigma is making short work of the roof jumping. Rocket Blast, though, giving him good chase.
Rocket not letting him rest and taking that lead, and looks like got him, whoa, right over that, right onto the broken bridge. That was incredibly quick.
I think he used a Mario double jump there.
I think he might have.
As now Rocket Blast is whipping around the Fat Panda, and Enigma gives him a little shove.
Gives him a little shove, but Rocket not yielding any ground. Rocket Blast holding on to that first place. Not sure what's happened to Stan, but he's still back there apparently.
Always been a contender.
Yeah, there he is right there.
Speaking of contenders, he just arrived, as it looks like that block ended up causing an Enigma to stall out.
Enigma stalled out, got caught up by the Panda. The Panda captured Enigma, and that's going to be the end of their race for this month. Hate to see it, but that's the way the marbles bounce.
That is, as Rocket Blast and Stan are fighting for that first, but Snow is not giving any breaks.
No, Snow's right there, one step behind. Rocket and Stan have a very tenuous grasp on that lead right now. We'll see how long they can hang on to that coming down into the pinball machine. Both of them are going to want to make it into their first. We'll see which one of them can do that.
That's it. The track only has enough space for one. So only one can be in that first spot, or are they going to get stuck together? Nope. Stan takes that first spot.
Stan making a nice little cut move there. And Enigma actually hitting Stan and giving Stan a little boost.
As boom, Rocket Blast hits the pinballs.
Oh, Rocket Blast taking a pretty good line there. It looks like they're going to cruise to victory.
It looks smooth, it looks good, and congratulations, Rocket Blast. You are moving forward.
That's right, you get to go to the semifinals. Congratulations, Rocket Blast. That's a good move on your part there. There's Stan in second place. Of course, that doesn't matter because this is the eliminator round. Only the winner matters.
That is correct, so congratulations, Rocket Blast. But it's time for a commercial.
The Side Order is back at it again with another month of sweet marble races, and now you can become a part of their legacy. For only $25 Canadian, you can get yourself an 8-pack of faster-than-light marbles to compete for the big $150 Canadian grand prize. And if you feel really lucky, why not spring for the 16-pack for just $25 more, mister? Get your chance and the chance for your viewers to win $150 Canadian now by contacting the Side Order. Use the links under this video if you're serious about racing and even more serious about making that bank. We'll see you at the races.
That is correct. Welcome back, everybody. But with no time being wasted, we're into the races with ASIM for us, Kira H, for Karma Jolt, Arcade Pop for Hojo Dojo, and Lars for Team White.
All right, good luck to all our racers. It's been an exciting series so far. Can't wait to see how the second half pans out.
As here they go. And they are off. Kira H is taking that short lead, but it is taken over by Arcade Pop and Lars.
Well, Arcade Pop, a former champion, he has actually won this before, so he knows how to get that marble moving.
And ASIM jumps ahead of Arcade Pop.
ASIM making pretty good time there. Whoa, with a nice line jumping over that middle part. Wow, pretty good jump there, right onto the broken bridge.
If only he can maintain this speed, this is almost going to be a guarantee first. But the thing is, this track is not your friend.
No, this track is not your friend at all. And you can see that just by how many marbles have failed to finish so far. And we're going to hope that gets a little bit better as the marbles learn the track. But this track is super treacherous, and there is lots of places to fall.
As ASIM is taking that fair lead, KJ and Lars, or Kira H and Lars right behind.
And Arcade Pop getting caught by the Panda in the same place as Enigma in the last race. That is too bad, but that's how that bounces. And now it looks like it's down to ASIM, Kira H, and Lars, who are neck and neck on the stairs of glory here.
Seems like Team White's Panda is working in their favor.
Well, it certainly seems to be blocking the other teams, so I guess the Fat Panda's doing its job and eating those marbles from getting to the end.
So this three-way is right down neck and neck. Whoever makes it first into that pinball is a better shot at making it across the line. However, it's not a guarantee.
No, it is certainly not. Getting into it first does help, but it's no guarantee of victory or anything like that. It's all about making it through the pinball machine fastest, not necessarily making it into it first. However, it doesn't hurt, and it looks like Kira H is going to be the one who gets that honor.
That is correct, as Kira H is the first one into that little slowdown corner, followed by ASIM and Lars. This is it. It's down to this. Who is going to be our fourth semi-finalist?
ASIM's got a good line. He's looking pretty good here.
It's looking pretty smooth as it's only one more bounce away, and that is it. ASIM, you're moving forward.
Well, congratulations, ASIM. You are moving forward. That's victory for you. There's Lars coming in second. Looking pretty good doing it, but unfortunately, it's just not enough.
Need to be a little bit quicker.
Need to be a little bit faster. You see our marble once again. We get another point at the Creators Cup. Can't wait for that at the end of the month. But here we are with the next race.
And with the next race, we have Blaze for us at the side order, YY for Karma Jolt, Gordon Shumway for Hojo Dojo, and John Smokes for Team White.
All right, got an exciting array of racers out there. Gonna see who gets this one. Looks pretty exciting. Can't wait to see who wins. It's been a good series so far, and that so has definitely continued here in the second half.
And they are off and across the rooftops. As it looks like YY is taking advantage of this and taking that first place spot.
Ooh, Gordon Shumway taking a nice bounce and the lead there.
Wow, that was a really nice move.
Yeah, Gordon Shumway with a significant lead now. We'll see how long he can hold on to that for.
Wrapping around.
And see, John Smokes has fallen off of the rooftops and into the blue void. That's unfortunate. You hate to see it. That's going to end his month right there.
You really do hate to see that, but as we've mentioned numerous times, this track is not your friend. It wants to throw you to the wayside.
Well, this track is full of danger, full of gaps, and full of places that you better hope your marble jumps successfully, because if it doesn't, you end up in that blue void. I designed this to be one of the most brutal and vicious marble tracks that we've had yet in the races, and it certainly has been that.
Have to pay the marble man its toll. As Gordon Shumway is moving himself nicely in first.
Gordon Shumway with a pretty significant lead. We'll see how long he can hold on to that. I mean, we're getting to the part that's really going to divide the men from the boys here when we get into the pinball machine. It's really going to, separate the wheat from the chaff.
As he is down and drops across. Heading into the slowdown area, giving the other marbles a chance to catch up. But I think they're so far back, catch up is just a condiment.
Yeah, at this point, it just... Oh, no!
Yet
Look
again!
At that!
Right at the final.
Gordon Shumway just decides he doesn't want to race anymore. Hopefully, one of the other marbles gives him a little nudge, or that's just going to be the end for him. And no, they are not. Looks like they're just going to ignore poor Gordon and his plight.
And it looks like it's now...
Looks to me like YY is going to walk away with this. Nobody else is close.
That's correct. One more square. It is YY. Congratulations. Gordon Shumway, though, trying to make that close attempt.
Gordon Shumway got moving again, less than a second behind. But it was too late, too little. YY wins.
So, congratulations, YY. You're moving forward. But with no time to be wasted, let's move on to the next race. Race number 7 with Izanami for us at the side order, Gouda Guy for Team Karma Jolt, Honcho for Team Hojo Dojo, and Rabid Rob for Team White.
All right, should be, as usual, an exciting race. This track has not disappointed in the excitement department. And I don't think it will at all.
As they are. Off. Race number 7, who is going to be our 7th semifinalist.
Well, in the early going, Rabid Rob taking that nice early lead, but there's Honcho. As we see, that early lead really is fairly meaningless. Few people have been able to capitalize on it to actually hold on until the end. Here's a good example of that. Honcho in the lead. Rabid Rob definitely giving good chase, but Honcho not letting go of that lead.
There you go, Rabid Rob, Honcho, and I'm pretty sure I seen Gouda Guy. Oh, it looks like Rabid Rob might have stalled again.
Yeah, it looks that way. Looks like Gouda Guy was moving. I'm not sure what's happened to Izanami. Oh, he appears to be moving. Never mind.
Everyone's moving forward, but Honcho is moving in. Oh, no, we've got a three-way here.
Look at that. I think Rabid Rob has indeed stalled. Bad luck there. But here's Honcho, Izanami, and Gouda Guy making their way up the stairs of glory, neck and neck. Once again, I think it may come down to, who can get into that pinball machine first, or at least, you want to.
Get in there first and get that sweet line, making sure you don't stall out or hit anything that will make you stall out.
Yeah, it is entirely possible. Let's see what happens here. However, I feel as though all three of these racers will make it into the pinball machine. I think we're going to have a close race. I have a feeling that this one's going to be close. And we're about to find out, as they are, of course, just coming now to the top of the Stairs of Glory.
The final step. And they are off and down the track. As it looks like Gudagai got the nice cut. Izanami's right behind, and Honcho is not far behind him. Gudagai gets a nice little jump forward. Honcho's there, passing Gudagai. And it looks like Izanami manages to find his sweet line and get himself that first place.
Wow, he certainly did. There's Izanami with a big victory there. Didn't even see it coming. He managed to sneak by all those other marbles and claim that win for himself. Congratulations. Nobody else even managed to finish yet.
That is correct.
So Izanami not only winning, but winning big.
That is even more so right, with congratulations to Izanami, but we've got no time. We've got to move on to race number 8 with Kyrian for us at the side order, Rogue Effect for Karma Jolt, Big Easy for Team Hojo Dojo, and Falcon Fan 73 for Team White.
All right, a lot of these are racers we have seen before and seen a few times, so they're all experienced, and we are going to have a good race out here, I think.
I'm guaranteeing it.
Nice to see Kyrian returning to the races. They've been gone for a few months. They were our own personal Racer X for the longest time. Ooh, taking a bad bounce on that roof. That's gonna probably make them pay a little there.
You hate to see it, especially after turning around and being like, yeah, it's our Racer X, and then they hit the wall.
And fell off the building. There they are, down in the blue void. Wow, talking about our Racer X, and they immediately go right off the track. Okay, we won't mention you next time you appear because we know you have 2 marbles.
All right, with that, Rogue Effect, though, is making quick work of this track.
Rogue Effect making all the speed here. This race has gone incredibly fast. There's Falcon Fan getting caught on the edge of the glasses. Now, we've never seen that one before. Wasn't even aware that could be a thing, but they get caught up on Karma Jolt's glasses, and that looks like it'll end Falcon Fan.
So now it's down between Rogue Effect and Big Easy. Who is going to be our 8th semi-finalist?
Well, this will be our last race of the day, and just want to take a moment to say a big congratulations to all our semi-finalists and a big thank you to all our race sponsors.
That is 100% correct, as it looks like Rogue Effect is going to be the first one into the pinball machine. But as we all know, it means nothing to be number 1 into the pinball machine.
No, that really does not mean a lot. However, they are making pretty good time, but there's Big Easy. Look like they might be making even better time.
It's down to the wire. Who's got the line? Trying to keep an eye on that lovely exit. Looks like Rogue Effect slowly inching his way. No, Big Easy takes a big jump. Big Easy jumps through.
Big Easy cutting him off right at the end. What an exciting finish.
Wowee. Less than a second behind, but Big Easy, you are our 8th semi-finalist.
Wow, that was exciting. We really thought that Rogue Effect had that one, but he did not.
He did not. But with all that out of the way, I definitely want you guys to all swing on by to swiftenergy.gg. Use our beautiful promo code, SIDEORDER25, that's capital S, capital O, 25, and get 25% off all site-wide. We have our own personal gamer fuel called Rocket Juice. Definitely check that out. It tastes like the Rocket Popsicle that you used to get at the corner store, melted down, and it's sugar-free too, so I mean, you can't complain there. Otherwise, though, I've been Glyphracker.
I have been Odinson. Thank you very much for joining us. We will be back with the second round. Don't forget to check out our Discord. Link to that is in the description below. We'd love to have you over there, as is a link to our merch shop. If you'd like to get yourself a little side order, something or other.
Well, speaking of our merch shop, we have a very, very special collection, limited time collection, just for this marble race, featuring all the teams and Racers shirt, so that if you have a team that you would like to sponsor or create, help, wear a shirt, walk around and show your pride.
That's right. You can support your favorite racing team. Just check out our merch link. You get a shirt for every team. They're very good. Go check them out. Support your favorite team.
Otherwise, though, you guys know the deal, which is take it easy.
Have a good one, all.